Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to this special program of Encounter. Today, we have the pleasure to welcome Radhika Kripaji. She is a devotee of Bhagwan Shri Krishna from the International Society for Krishna Consciousness, Delhi, India. And also, she is a motivational speaker, author of many spiritual books. Right now, she is with us in our studio. Radhika ji, welcome in our program.
Thank you. Thank you for
Hare
inviting.
Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
My first question will be, is it your first visit in Mauritius?
No, it is a second visit, but the previous one was very short, so I could not meet you.
Today it's our luck. So you've come here for any special program?
Yeah, I travel all over the world, and just to spread, love, brotherhood, friendship, and break all the barriers and build bridges. I travel, as you see in my profile, I travel widely. And I travel, my main role is just to preach this, talking about parenting, talking about relationships, and motivating people to take to, spiritual world, more healing world, a healing world. So come over and heal yourself.
Beautiful. So my dear listeners and viewers, do stay with us because today the topic is very interesting. We're going to talk about the importance of Guru in our life and also nowadays parenting. So Radhika ji, you've traveled the world. You have
Yeah.
seen in many countries. My next question will be, how is the world?
World is very beautiful. Krishna has made the world very beautiful. You see, the thing looks beautiful as you see it. It's the beauty is in your eye, the eyes of the beholder. So it's in our eyes. If we feel beautiful inside, the world looks beautiful. If we don't feel good inside, the world looks bad outside. It's like all with what we have inside, we give out. So it's very good if we actually open up our eyes and look deep inside us. And you'll find the Supreme Lord there within you, with you, helping you. And as you said, the Guru we'll be talking about, that's very important. A Guru plays a very important role in our lives. So, of course, the world is beautiful and it's as we see it. So I make the people see the world beautiful through their own eyes. They acknowledge, yes, the world is beautiful. Once they feel very relaxed and peaceful inside.
So you are a family woman,
Yeah.
and would like to know about your spiritual transformation. How and when did that happen?
Yeah, that is, you see, I was born in India in a very affluent family, in a business family. And my bringing up was in a convent school. I went, education was there. And I was traveling the world in my, early teens as well. I was recently only telling someone that, yes, my first journey out of India was like when I was 13-year-old at that time. And then I was always traveling, like my father would take me everywhere, wherever I wanted to go, be it Europe or America, anywhere. So before even getting married, at the age of 21, I got married, but I had seen almost more than half the world. And I had traveled extensively with him because we had an export house and he would travel, so he took me also. And I was a very pampered child. But then, year 98, as I was very pampered by my father passed away. It was very sudden cardiac arrest. He passed away. And that was the turning point in my life. I was myself a businesswoman at that time. I'm a fashion designer.
Oh, great.
So that was my passion, being in fashion industry. So I did my graduation and I did my fashion. I took degree in fashion as well. And then I was running my own business after I got married. And when it was the year 98, I had by then 2 children as well. And my husband was also a businessman. But losing my father was the main reason that put me actually to think over why we are born. What is the purpose of human life? So who am I? What I'm doing here? And where have I to go? Where am I heading? So these 3 questions, they came up, they cropped up the same night, the night my father left this world. It was 22nd December 1998, in the midnight of 3:30 a.m., my life changed. I became a spiritually reflective person.
Okay.
Now I wanted answers to these questions. My life was to get the answers. Who am I? What am I doing here? Because if there is a God, He has sent us. So He doesn't want us to just be here and then we make a family and then someone separates and then you cry and then you are shattered.
Because even the animals, they are living the same life.
Yeah, that's absolutely right. That's why I thought that time. I said, you see, today my father has left. His body is there. He's there. But he's no more. We are saying he's no more. You can see the body, so foolish we are. We see the body and still we say he's no more. Then the body doesn't make any sense. There is something greater to it that was inside and that's no more. And then I said, today we are crying because he's left. Tomorrow I'll be lying down and my children will cry. And this chain will go on. We are simply crazy when actually we have been doing this for over generations. And we feel very consoled saying, oh, it's okay, it happens, it is natural. So we think, oh, it's okay, it's natural. But no, that cannot be the reason.
I have one more question for you. Since you've said that you are from the fashion industry, there are many youngsters watching our programs. They also have a dream to work in a fashion industry, going for Bollywood, for movies. And you have left all these and you have entered the spiritual world. You don't have any regret?
Not at all. Not at all. You will be surprised when I became a spiritual healer like this. My own class teachers who had taught me in my school time, in my college time, because these days internet is such a thing, the Facebook and Instagram, you are in connection with the whole world. So they traced me down, they knew me very well what I'm doing. And they would send me messages, they had queries, they had questions, they would ask questions to me. So I felt my teacher, she wrote a comment and she told me, you've surpassed your teachers. I felt like that is the biggest compliment anybody would give you. So you see what the spirituality does to you. It actually helps you to help others.
Great.
So this is how a person is.
Be it in any field you are, even in the film industry, fashion industry, just help people.
You need spiritual healing wherever you may be, in wherever position you are. You need a calm mind. Who doesn't need a calm mind?
Exactly.
You have to make decisions of your life. Without having a calm mind, how can you make decisions? So this helps you. This helps everybody. Everybody needs it. So I don't regret at all.
Very nice answer. So coming to the topic of our day, we're going to talk about the importance of guru in our life. First of all, who is a guru? What does a guru do?
You see, I am an interfaith writer as well. So I have read many scriptures. I've read a scripture of the Gurbani, the Granth Sahib, the Sikh scripture. It says there, Gur jaisa nahi ko dev, jas mastak paag so laga sev. There is not a demigod even equal to a guru, a true guru, a bona fide, a guru coming from disciplic succession. He should be bona fide. So bona fide guru is a Satguru. It's not the person who has just put a suffix or prefix of guru behind their name or in front of their name. It should be that his qualities should be like of a guru.
Okay.
Mansa, Vacha, Vegam, Krodha, Vegam. He should actually have control over all the 6 genitals. Okay. Then only he is actually capable of making disciples. You see in Bhagavad Gita, when Krishna, the first chapter of Bhagavad Gita, you open up, Krishna hardly speaks anything. He does not speak at all. He's just watching Arjuna. Arjuna is getting bewildered. Arjuna is getting, in depression. So this world actually, everybody is going through stress, anxiety, and not to a greater depression, but still everybody has got some thoughts, some anxiety, some stress in their lives. So Arjuna is actually similarly exhibiting all this. And he doesn't want to fight. And then he says, I don't want to fight. He starts crying. And when he does that, and then gradually he's overwhelmed, and then he surrenders to Krishna. He says to Krishna, I'm so tired. Because you keep on thinking, overthinking, you get tired. Because in stress and anxiety, what is there? You actually think that is not happening and that's going to happen, you worry about that. That's been past, you worry about that. You hardly think about the present, but you are in anxiety for the future. Oh my God, what's going to happen? If this thing happens, that will happen. You only just overthink. So Arjuna was overthinking everything. And then Krishna speaks when Arjun says, Shishyastai mam shadimam tvam prapannam. I become your disciple. So when you say to somebody, I become your disciple, that is, you accept him as your guru. In today's world, we are all searching for a guru, but nobody wants to become a disciple.
Okay.
You will understand that.
Okay. Yeah,
A disciple means surrender. Disciple means who actually surrenders, who picks up whatever the guru is saying. He has full faith in his guru. Then only you will follow the instructions. A guru means you have faith. So Arjun has faith in Krishna. And Krishna tells in the Bhagavad Gita how you actually approach to a guru. He guides, he's mentoring Arjuna. Bhagavad Gita is the biggest book on mentorship. It mentors you in every field. Other day I gave a lecture in the city of Jaipur in Delhi, in India, sorry. That was about the management sutras from the Bhagavad Gita. So how do you actually manage your life, manage in any sector of the world, any sector. So it is when Krishna says, Tadvidi pradipatena pariprashnaina sevya. When you approach a spiritual master, you serve him very submissively, with humility. So how do you get the humility in you? How will you get the humility? You just don't say every day, oh, I want to be humble, I want to be humble. That doesn't make you humble. Humility comes when you really actually care for others, when you really serve others. You want to have a desire to serve others. That is humility.
Then this is the point where we start becoming a real student
Yes.
with 100% surrender.
Surrender. Because you are accepting what you are going to hear.
One more question. Nowadays, we have the facility of technology, mobile phone, laptop, and all. We can see so many gurus around us.
Yeah.
You just say that a bona fide guru. How can we recognize that he is a bona fide guru?
Yes. You see, our scriptures, our Vaishnava scriptures, our Hindu scriptures, they have given everything for us. Problem is we don't read them, or we don't have the access to read them in a simple language. So Srila Prabhupada, the founder Acharya of ISKCON, he actually simplified and he gave a word-to-word translation. So you can't say, or he's twisted the meanings. He's given the word meanings with the translation. So those who know Sanskrit, they can really understand, yes, that's the right translation. So it is there, he says, Guru Sadhu Shastra. You've heard from a guru, you read in the Shastra for yourself, and you listen to a sadhu. Sadhu means who is doing a sadhana. Sadhu doesn't mean he's wearing saffron, he's a sadhu.
Okay.
We have a notion in our life that, oh, he's wearing a saffron, he's a sadhu.
Sadhu not by clothes,
Not
but
by
behavior.
clothes. Sadhu means who is doing the sadhana, who is meditating, who is really going hard into the scriptures, going deep into the scriptures.
Okay.
So this is, he's doing sadhana, whose meditation he's doing, he's following everything. So Guru, Sadhu, Shastra, when these three are is equal to, like in, if you are a CA, you know, check and balance. So exactly like this, while doing the auditing, they do check and balance. So likewise, if the sadhus, gurus, you've heard from guru, you've seen a sadhu performing this, you've read in the Shastra yourself, is three are in one line, is equal to. That means you're on the right track. Okay. You're absolutely right track. You are under a right bona fide spiritual master because he's following what he's reading, what he's studied in the scriptures. His life should be in itself an open book like that. So, pani piyo chanakar, guru karo janakar. You don't drink water like it's filthy, you never drink it. You always purify it and drink it. Likewise, never accept a guru like that. Just walking on the road, you don't accept anybody as guru. Just don't get impressed by the words. See that they are following, their life is actually living according to the scriptures. So they're performing their activities according to the scriptures. That should be their quality. So, and they have control over all their 6 genitals, as I said. That's very important. So all these eyes, all the indriyas we call, all the senses, they should be under their control. They are controlling them. Because they are the real Goswamis. Go means indriyas, the senses, And the Swami means he's the owner of the senses.
Master of the-
Yeah, master of the senses. We are not masters of the senses because our senses are like that. As you said, the youngsters and all, they want their eyes to see this, they want their ears to hear that. So they let them go anywhere they want. Because if your eyes want to see a Bollywood movie, you let your eyes relish that. If your ears want to hear Bollywood songs, you let them, whether they are filthy songs or whether they are very nice songs. I'm not criticizing anything. You may watch them, but have the discretionary power with yourself. But a Goswami, a real sense Goswami, Guru is who has control over all his senses.
So it is important for everyone to have a guru in our life.
Yes, Guru is very important in life.
So can we live a life without a guru, watching programs, movies, Mahabharata, Gita, reading scriptures, but without a guru?
But you will not have that effect. You will not get the desired result you're looking for. If you want a desired result, Guru is important. Because this knowledge you may take on your own, but this will not remain imbibed in your heart. It cannot. Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, he says, it's my mercy. By my mercy, you get enlightened in your heart. Tesham imanu kampartham aham agyanam jamtama. Nashayami atma bhavasto jnana deepena bhasvata. He says that it's my mercy. The Guru is Krishna's mercy. Because when the Guru enters your life, he blesses you, he showers his mercy, and then that knowledge, the vast knowledge, it just gets into your heart. And the darkness of your heart is gone, and your heart is enlightened.
That's why we say Guru or Brahma, Guru or Vishnu.
Vishnu.
Guru is Brahma, Guru is Vishnu, Guru is Mahesh.
Yes. So he is above, like he is not them, but he is not less than them also.
Talking about Guru, can we consider our parents, our first Guru?
Yes, the mother is the first Guru. The scriptures say that. Mother has always been given the actually position of a Guru.
Okay.
But she has to truly be a Guru. She has to follow the Granths, the Gita herself to be a Guru, you know. Because we have an example, so many beautiful examples in the Bhagavatam. We have the example of Dhruv Maharaj. Dhruv Maharaj, actually, he is born to Raja Utpad, a king. He's born to Raja Utpad. And Utpad has got two wives. And his Dhruv is the son to Suniti, two wives, Suniti and Suruchi, Utpad's. And he's the mother, his mother is Suniti. Suniti means who is actually very spiritual, very religious, who is working, Suniti. Niti means who is actually full of all spirituality.
Okay.
And Suruchi, the word itself means all materialistic, all enjoying.
Okay.
And the Raja Utpad, the king Utpad is very attracted to his other wife,
Suruchi.
Suruchi.
Okay.
And this Dhruv, he wants to play with his father like a normal child wants to play with his father. He goes to his father, but Suruchi does not let him sit in the lap of his father.
Okay.
She shirks him away and pushes him out of the palace and says, you cannot play with your father because you haven't taken birth from my womb.
Okay.
And he goes crying to his mother. He goes to his mother and says, who will help me? Come and help me. I want to play with my father. I want his love. She says, I cannot help you because I'm not his favorite. And he says, then who can help me? Now she plays the role of a guru. She says, I cannot help you, but only one person can help you. He said, tell me fast, who can help me? She says, only God can help you. Only Krishna can help you. And then the second question he asks is, why, a mother, where can I find Krishna? Where can I find God? She says, I've seen all the sadhus. They go to the forest and they actually they say Krishna, they get Krishna there. He says he doesn't wait for anything else. A 5-year-old toddler, he runs to the forest. He leaves the palace. He goes out into the forest and he screams on top of his voice, Krishna, 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 but nobody comes up. He's going from here and there, screaming on top of his voice. But then when Krishna doesn't appear, who appears, you know? Naradji appears.
Okay.
So Naradji appears as a guru. When Naradji appears, he says to Dhruva, what happened? Why are you crying in the forest? He says, I want Krishna. I want the God. I want to meet God. So Naraji says, you are a prince. You're a 5-year-old child. Go back to your palace. It's not an easy job to find Krishna. Go back. But he says, my mother said, I will get Krishna here, and I agree to her. I actually take her words. I want Krishna. And now Naraji sees that how Dhruva, how determined he is. He wants God at any cost. And then he plays the role of a guru. He says, yes, you will get Krishna, provided you take this mantra and chant. And then Dhruva starts chanting. He starts chanting for 6 months only. A very strict, severe austerity he performs. And he chants, and it is said in the scriptures, Krishna is told by all the demigods, all the Devi Devtas, the 33 crore demigods, they come over to Krishna and plead to him, go and give darshan to Dhruva. So the power of the guru is that he gave the mantra, he gave the initiation to the disciple, Dhruva. And Dhruva chanted that mantra on the, actually his guru gave that. So on the behest of his guru, he's chanting. And Krishna is actually told by all the demigods to go and give darshan. And Krishna appears before Dhruva.
Beautiful. So
It's
Dhruva's
a very
first
beautiful
guru,
story.
first guru is his mother.
Mother.
Okay. And talking about today's parents, mother and father, with the introduction of technology, mobile phone, and
Yeah.
all, can we say that, not all, can we say that today's parenting is good, or we're going to derive like a downfall?
Provided the mother is the guru, what kind of a guru she is. If she is actually wants her child to actually enhance in all the capabilities, it's not, you see, the modest use of technology is not bad at all. And plus, technology is to be used for what purpose? If you're giving your children the stories, the pastimes of Krishna, if you're asking them to see these, watch these, and you give time yourself also with that. So you're doing a positive character building. Otherwise, what's going on is character assassination, we call. So you are not giving them the right, if you're just letting them watch without control anything and all the time, all these cartoons and anything. And now it's very easy. Kids also know how to surf around, and then they watch all those things that they're not supposed to watch. So this is not good for the parents. They should actually understand how much they have to give to their children, the liberty. And once the parents are connected, they know what spirituality is. So they actually also help the children, The small children, even doctors tell us these days, they have anxiety, they have stress. Like, I don't know about Mauritius, but in India, the kids have a lot of burden, study burden. And the small children even, they have got so much of pressure on them. But how do you make their life easy for them? So the parents actually being the first guru in life, they should train that how they can make their life easy for their children.
So we are having a very deep conversation with you, Radhika ji, but we've come to the end of our program.
Oh.
But before leaving, any special message for our viewers, especially our parents watching us right now?
Yes, sure. I would like to tell them that please take the spirituality in your life, take meditation in your life. As you've seen my own life, I have been an example telling others that, yes, if I can do it, everybody can do it. And it's not that you are in any field of the world. It doesn't matter. You're an IT professional, you're a designer, you're an interior designer, you're a fashion designer. You can be anywhere in the world, situated in any profession, any business, yet do have your connections with the Supreme Lord. Connect yourself, connect to the spirituality, the world of spiritual life. It's very important. Healing is very important. And the mind has to befriend your mind. And how do you befriend your mind? When you take to meditation. That's from the Bhagavad Gita. So it's very important we follow the Bhagavad Gita. We follow what Krishna has laid down for us. If we follow that, we can make our life we can be actually very strong human beings. Because that is very important. At the end of the day, we all want to be very strong, with a peaceful mind and a calm mind. We want to be very strong inside, full of confidence. I travel the world all alone. Everybody, sometimes they get, You know, they really asked me, how do you don't feel fearful or afraid? I said, never. I've never felt afraid. Because I always know Krishna is walking beside me. He's there always. My Guru and Krishna is there. So I never feel. So that is how Dhruv Maharaj felt when Narad Muni came to his rescue and Krishna had to appear. Hari.
So Radhika ji, here we are at the end of our program. Thank you very much for this beautiful, insightful and spiritual conversation.
Thank you so much.
you.
Thank
Hare
you for
Krishna.
inviting. Hare Krishna.
So my dear viewers, you've been watching our program, so be spiritual and yes, do have a guru in your life. Do consider your parents, especially your mother, your guru. And yes, don't let technology interfere in your spiritual path. Till our next program, do wait for us.